It's beer o'clock on Real Ale Craft Beer. Mick from Australia sent us a wonderful tube of Australian craft beer very recently. You might have seen my Instagram live video where I unboxed them last Thursday. It's currently Wednesday, so nearly a week ago. We're going to be trying the first can from this tube. He sends these long tubes from Australia full of cans. Wonderful way of sending cans because they just make it. There's never any damage. There's never any dents on the cans. And if you think about it, it's like if I started digging now, I would end up in Australia, you know, right the way through the middle of the earth, you know, through the earth's core type of thing. So to send that all the way around the world and to have no dents on the can is a wonderful thing. This is from Slow Lane Brewing, and this is their Fourfold Belgian Quadrupel at 10.5% ABV. It's a 355 milliliter can, so it's slightly bigger. Actually, no, it's 375 milliliters. So it's kind of like just a bit bigger than our UK 330 milliliter cans, but it's been brewed with dark Munich malt. Oh, caramel Munich special bee malts and dark candy syrups, and the hops are Saaz, and the yeast is Belgian Abbey, and ooh, this could be very good. Let's get it out then into a glass and see what we get. Certified a independent Australian brewer. The Australians had this, they brought out this kind of independent stamp to stop big brewers from buying small breweries and pretending that they're craft brewers. Look at this! Oh my goodness me, look at this. Look how rich this looks. Absolutely fantastic. Wow. Oh. We'll read up on the back of the can in a moment, but I just want you to gaze like I am. You're looking that way, I'm looking that way. Let's gaze at this glass of beer together. 2-finger tan coloured head. It looks really rich, doesn't it? Good levels of carbonation and a very dark looking beer. You can see there's a little bit of light bleeding through the glass, but it's not meant to be a stout. It's not meant to be a porter. This is wonderful, wonderful kind of Belgian quad. Whoa, that head doesn't want to go away, does it? Let's get the aroma then. My apologies, I almost forgot I was reviewing a beer then. I was away with the fairies. Belgian candied sugar galore. You get that kind of Munich malt, that dark, slightly roasty, toasty aroma. It's very rich. I can imagine it being quite sweet with that Belgian candied sugar. But that's okay because you're getting a little lick of licorice and kind of maybe a little tickle underneath the nose hairs. The nose hairs twitch a little bit with that 10.5% ABV. Smells great. Let's dive in. Thank you, Mick. Thank you to everybody who watches these little videos we do here on YouTube. Cheers. Now I'm going to ask the question, because I've not read properly the back of the can. Is this a barrel-aged beer? It's got that kind of woody, the reason I ask, it's got that woody dryness, that oaky, woody dryness to it. It's nicely carbonated, but it's almost got that kind of feel of, you know, when you have like a glass of Prosecco and it kind of like dries the mouth. Some wines do it. They dry the mouth, don't they? Well, this has an element of that about it. It's a little bit of the kind of like the drying of the mouth. Hiss and fizz of carbonation pushes the beer around the inside of the mouth. It's nutty, it's biscuity, it's bready. You get those Munich malts coming through. It's also very warming. As I'm speaking right now, I can feel the beer sliding down the throat into the pit of the stomach. You get that kind of warming sensation coming through. Licorice, plum, fig, prune, whiskey. It's good. It's very, very good. It's a contemplator. I keep finding myself daydreaming in this beer review. I'm not tired. I've not had any lack of sleep. I'm not stressed out in any way. In fact, it's the complete opposite. I'm finding myself just like, because of how decent and tasty the beer is, I just find I'm daydreaming. It's just sending me into like a gaze, into a daydream, off with the fairies type of thing. Have a look at the beer as I rock it back and forth. Look at that carbonation chasing the head of the glass. Doesn't that look absolutely incredible? Look at that. That head retention, that head of the beer, it never really ever wanted to go away, did it? It always wanted to stay about and do its thing in the glass. Look at it, it's wonderful. It's like one of those lava lamps from the 1990s, but better. That is superb beer. Superb beer. Slow Lane Brewing is a small family-owned brewery located in the Sydney suburb of Botany. We specialise in modern interpretations of old world European ales and lagers. Brilliant. The biggest of all Belgian beers, quadruples follow the monastic tradition of naming beers by their alcoholic strength. Fourfold is characterised by intense caramel, dark sugar and malty sweet flavours, supported by raisin, date and fig notes. Absolutely. Call it plum, fig or prune, call it raisin, date or fig. You know, it's that kind of very similar thing. Dark fruits, dark dried fruits. This beer is can conditioned, naturally carbonated via a fermentation in the can. This is a traditional method used for Belgian style beers and allows the beer to further develop during extended cellaring. Yeah, don't get me wrong, you could probably drink that in 10 years time and it would still be fine. My rating for the beer then, it looks fantastic, it smells fantastic, it tastes fantastic. For me, it's a Stone the Crows 9 out of 10. 9 out of 10 from Real Ale Craft Beer. Please put your comments in the comments box, subscribe to our daily beer and food reviews, give us a big fat thumbs up. Boom, cheers.